Hey guys, today I'm going to be telling you about this website called ZooBurst. It's an online digital storytelling book, and you can create your own story and select the own images that would be the illustrations in the book. So when you get started in ZooBurst, go up to the right hand corner of the page and click the register button. It will then take you to a sign up page, and you fill out your information, and it will send you a confirmation email giving you the password and your username confirmation to get started making your own storybook. When you have signed in with your information, you will find yourself at a page that looks like this. You will then want to go up to these bars up here and click on the one that says My Books. So you click on this link. Once you've clicked on My Books, it brings you to a page that looks like this. You want to scroll down, and I've already created another book right here, so yours would be blank, but you click on the link that says New Book, and it brings you to the Create Your New Book page, and it asks you what you would like to name your book. So it could be something simple like Tigers. What is this book about? Tigers and their homeland. Who can see this book? You have the choice to do everyone, only people with a valid password, or only me. Can others comment on this book? Yes or no? And then click Save. Once you have that information in, there will be a link on the far upper right hand corner of the page that says Show Instructions, and you can click on that. This is the instruction manual that you will be able to access at all times when you're making your book, in case you forget how to do something or you want to add something that you don't know much about. You can always click back on this, and this is a really good tool to use because it describes how to do things such as add new pictures into your book, or help the characters add text. If you want to change the background, it describes how to do that. And so this is just a good page to look back on or reflect on if you have any questions while you're making your book. After you've read through the instructions, you can choose to hide instructions. It's in the same spot where you clicked to view instructions, so you can hide them or keep them up if you'd like. And when you scroll down, you will be at the Build Your Own Book page where you will start to create the book. The first thing that I would do when you are starting out is go over to the left hand side of the page, and you can start to find illustrations for the book. So you can click in the search engine box for anything you like, and I'm just going to type in tigers and hit enter. After I hit enter, there should be pictures that show up underneath the search engine, and once you have found a picture that you like, you can scroll through to different pages, and it gives you a few different options. And I like this one up at the top, so I'm going to double click on it, and when I do that, it's going to show up on my book. So here's it again, and now I have two of them, so I can grab one and move them. Notice how there is a yellow circle around the bottom of the tigers depending on which one you are clicked on, and this lets you know that when you move the tiger around on the page, when it is okay to be on the page. When it starts to get the red circle, that means that you aren't able to place it down there. You can also take each individual tiger and do whatever you'd like to it on the right side of the page. So you can change the size of the tiger. You can make it really big, or if you wanted to make it smaller. You could change the rotation of it. So if you wanted them to be walking in a line. You can change the angle that they would pop up once you click to that certain page. You can also add text to the characters, so depending on what tiger you want to be talking, you click on that one and you go down to the character text and click on it. And you can add in what you want them to be saying. So this tiger can just be saying hello, and you can change the color of it if you want. I'm going to make mine orange. Highlight it. Make it orange. And go up to the upper right hand green check mark. Click Save. And notice how the tiger that I clicked on now has a caption bubble above him with an exclamation mark, and that indicates that that tiger will have text in the bubble when the book is finally completed. As well as adding images, you can also change the color of the background or of the book. So you go back over to the left hand side of the page and click on the bubble that says background. This will then give you a different set of options. You can change the color, you can add in trees. So let's say I wanted to add in some trees to make it look more like a jungle. I type in tree in my search engine and I'd go through and find a tree that I wanted in the back. And I double click on it and it shows up in the background of my picture. Now notice that it's very blurry. So you can move it where you want to. And then on the right hand side, you can change the blurriness, make it a lot easier to be seen. You can change the size if you wanted them to be smaller. Maybe that one to be bigger. You can also change the color of the sky by clicking on it. And on the right hand side, you'll see that you have different option colors. So if I wanted it to look like it was a sunset, you could change the sky color to maybe like a pink, and the horizon to maybe a golden orange. And if I wanted the ground to be darker grass, I can also change the color of the page. If I wanted that to blend in with the grass, make it more of a little jungle feel to it. Now you can continue to add more images or text or background images, change the colors as much as you want until you have completed the page as much as you like. When you've completed the page, you can go down to the middle of the page on the bottom and there will be a little green plus sign, and you can click on that and it will start you another page. So now the page is blank and you can add whatever you like to it. There is a maximum of 10 pages, so you need to keep in mind that when you're making the book, you can't exceed 10 pages. After you've made as many pages as you like, you can go back up to the top of the screen, and on the right hand side there's a green check mark that says Save, and click Save. Once your book is saved, you can go up to My Books and click on that. Leave this page. And it takes you to the page that we started on. And you can see that the book that we just started was Tigers right here. And you can choose to build, view, edit, delete, or add to gallery. So if you wanted to continue working, you could click build or edit. Right now we're just going to view the book, see what it looks like. Takes you to a page that looks like this. Click the big play button in the middle. And your book starts up like that. Now if we had more pages, we could click the blue arrow and go to the next page. And we didn't finish that page, so there's nothing to pop up. But if you had completed the book, you could keep going through, and if there was something that you didn't like, you could go back and fix it, or you could finish the book and add it to the gallery for other people to view, or comment on. And that's about it for ZooBurst. Thanks, guys.